Not only because we're at Event Tech Live in Vegas, not only because I'm with my partner in crime,
You're gonna make me say my name again,
all day,
Keith.
Keith.
Wait, and
So
are you
I'm.
excited because we had great tacos yesterday?
Oh, we have phenomenal tacos. Oh my gosh, I want them again today. So my name is Tess from the Event Tech Pull Up, and of course this is Keith from Event Tech Pull Up. But we have two incredible people with you today. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves, but I want you all to really think about a topic that's near and dear to us and all of our partners overall, which is called collaboration, right? And we realized that when COVID hit us, we needed to do things together. It's always been in our spirits individually to come together, and we've done that under various different names and brands. But I want them to really kind of talk to you all about why they're here, what the Beaver Dam is, and what does collaboration really truly mean.
All right. That was a loaded intro.
I know, but you need
Loaded.
to just, tell them about your greatness. I couldn't do it, right?
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for having me. Partners in Crime. I'm Mahogany Jones, founder and CEO of Event Specialists. So excited to be here at Event Tech Live and happy to be part of the pull up and ready. Ready.
Hello, Ricardo Hicks, President CEO of Tech Factory. Glad to be here. We're an audiovisual event production company. We do graphics, we handle live stream, hybrid events, all the things.
All the things.
All the things.
I like all the things.
All the things?
And the best part, Canada.
Oh, Canada?
Canadians are so awesome.
Canada. Okay, so Mahogany,
are.
tell us a little bit about the Beaver Dam and what is the Beaver Dam? Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous graphics over there. I'll have to show you that a little bit later. But tell us why and why did you choose that particular theme?
As funny as it is, we always play on the wordplay of Beaver Dam for Canada. I know it was a funny pun. I did get the funny looks from the fellow Canadians, but it's something that drives home collaboration, to be fair. Beavers are engineers and they bring the sticks together to build one dam together. So the idea behind that was to bring all of the different services that our team members offer and put it into one solution. So if you see the graphics from the Beaver Dam, it actually shows the sticks coming together. So as a collective, our agencies are able to offer a platform solution. We offer event management, production, tech stack review, tech integration, and then our partners are able to offer the animation, design, the wow factor, as we like to call it, for the event, bringing your vision to life. Then we also have another partner who's a lovely Canadian, Matchbox Virtual Media, which is another virtual event platform that's a little bit more DIY, but has recipes for success. And those recipes are built again on collaboration. So it's a great way to bring all of us together in a collaborative nature so that we can build successful events.
Well, and I think, it's one of those things where you guys are starting to offer that one-stop shop for event organizers. Normally they're going to go out and they're going to find the virtual platform. Then they're going to go out and they're going to find the production partner. Then they're going to go out and find the event manager, and maybe not, obviously not in that order. Whereas you guys are like, hey, pull up here, and you're going to get all of it in one go, which I think is really important.
Any feedback about that? What I really wanted to hear is, as an AV partner, I'm gonna look at you just from an AV partner and production standpoint, right? What did it take for you to say, now is the really truly time that I need to come together and do this? Like, what is the differentiator? And then how did you choose to pick a partner like Event Specialist?
Oh, that's a great question. I think, during the pandemic, me and Mahogany, I said the P word, I'm sorry. Um, ah, -10. But we met, had a nice Zoom call, and it was my sales manager at the time that introduced us, right? But we just had great energy and vibe and just, sharing and exchanging of ideas. Thought the same when it comes to client communication, customer experience, integrity, all those things that are really the core values to building a successful business and making sure that you're giving your clients what they need over and over again, right? Those repeatable things that don't come that come naturally, and it's hard to teach, right? So meeting Mahogany, right? It's like a breath of fresh air of somebody that gets those things, and it was easy to connect on those levels. So and we just begin building a relationship from that point, and continuing to look for like-minded folks like Tess as well, and others that fit that fold as well. So it was a great opportunity, and we've just slowly started doing projects together and making sure that that communication is there, and that feedback, to continue to build with our clients as we grow.
So Mahogany, just if you want to kind of think and tell us a little bit about, are there any limitations to collaboration? Are there any things that you say, you know what, as I'm going through these partnerships, right? What could you have done differently to choose maybe a different partner, maybe not, or what lessons may you learn or give to those out there who says, you know what, I'm so used to holding and hoarding over here and doing it all myself. I'm scared, but what lessons could you really truly share?
To be fair, I will have to say if you're not open-minded yourself, it's going to spill through, and it's not the right partnerships for us. So when I was meeting different vendors, and I say this in the nicest way possible, with my Canadian self, there have been times where you're on a sales demo or you're on a call, and you know there's no vibe. And to be honest with you, you could have the best product, but if your secret sauce doesn't come through and you aren't going to be open to meeting myself and my partners, then it's not for me. But then it also means it's not for our clients, because our clients we intentionally choose as well to work with. And that's also something we don't speak to a lot, is that how you choose your clients. They are fortunate to have us just as much as we are fortunate to have them. So if they are not collaborative in nature, it won't work.
Yeah, I mean, there actually have been times when you'll like look at a virtual platform that has every bell and whistle you could ever want, and the price point is perfect, but the relationship isn't there, and you'll go with the lesser of, and again, I mean, they're all relatively similar, but you're going to go with the one that maybe doesn't hit every single mark simply because the relationship is there and you know that they have your back.
That is correct. Yeah.
Well, that's cool. So let me see. Why don't you all share with us? You don't have to tell us who at all, but what do you see if you have something on the docket that's probably the most innovative collaboration you could do together, in the future? Or even if you don't have one just yet, what is it that you really want and you're looking for? And I want to hear from both of you.
I have to say, this creative genius beside me brings so many things that I get excited for on a regular basis. And truth be told, I mean, that's visionaries. I mean, anyone who works with visionaries, you understand all the ideas that we have. I mean, we have 17,000 a day. However, things that Ricardo comes up with on a regular basis are how we can enhance the industry. There's something that was presented this morning, for an example, that just comes out of a conversation that actually could change how we work in the industry.
I flagged her down. I flagged her down like, don't go anywhere else. Come right here.
Good.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Keith, what other question might you have? Because I have one more for them.
Go with yours, because
Are you sure?
yes, go.
Okay. I want each one of you to tell me what your dream collaboration would be.
Oh, that's a good one.
That is a good one.
I should have known you would even dance to that.
You
That's a
know,
great
and she
one.
knows me well. She knows I'm gonna come out with it.
I see the client. Let me say. So, uh, a particular client that I'm thinking, I won't name the client, but or a couple that fit this, where it's a large client where they don't have the meeting planning infrastructure that they think they have. All right. Oh, I have several clients like that, right? But they think they do, and it makes it difficult for the event production company to do their job. So oftentimes, during the pandemic, I ended up hiring a planner, and she got her CMP while she was with us, and now she's at a planning company. We're happy for her, and we just executed an event for her 2 days ago. So she brought business to us, right? She worked for me for 2 years, Lindsay. But I saw that there was a lack, and there was a need, so I hired a planner to help bridge that gap, and she was wonderful for us for that time, right? But now that we're growing so fast, we're seeing at Tech Factory that we really just need an outsourced partner that can do this, not necessarily an in-house planner, right? It worked for us for the time, but now we're growing too fast to where somebody else needs to handle all of this communication. so that I can be the person that I need to be for my clients and for my company.
And being able to bring that creative to the stage without being bogged down with the details. A great run of show can never be understated, and the technical direction that goes to that. So I feel like the collaboration, I'm trying to think of that dream collaboration for me. Um, if I'm honest, is coming together. It's a dream that I shared with Tess at the very early stages of the pandemic. I wanted to see us come together in the industry. There's no competition, like collaboration over competition. I have great friends in the industry who I am able to bounce ideas off, but I really wanted us to come together to deliver excellent, excellent work. So that is from finding the level of concierge service that we get from iSocialX, to the planning details that come from companies like Redstone Agency in Toronto, to the details that come from Winning Touch out in LA, to Tech Factory, who actually speaks production, not just the gear we're putting in the room, but how can we make this content come to life? We call it the oomph and the wow factor and the whoosh, because we want to see that go across the screen. But being able to say that and know that the Tech Factory team understands what we need, and all of a sudden we have animations that are going to start the show, the right music selection, the right stage design and setup, all of us coming together.
Well, see, that's my dream. They know that. It's been my dream for a long time. And Keith, I want you just briefly, I want you to sign us out with this. I think it's very important because during the P word, right, during the 20s, you also in Chicago brought a group of people together. And it still same thing. And I want you to tell the audience about that because it's important.
Yeah, well, and it's one of those things that is one particular episode that actually had it served its purpose, and now it's gone. But in those times, just having that backbone of people for collaboration, right? And with that group, we had 4 or 5 solid planners. We had people who were in tech. We had people that were, and whenever we would get these events that would come in, you could just go in, and those were all people you knew you could trust. It's like if I bring this person in, they are either doing as well as I do or better. So in the end, everyone's going to be happy, especially the attendee, right? Because ultimately, this is a funny thing to say, but the client actually isn't actually our end client, right? The end client is the attendee. And, if they're happy, everyone's happy.
Definitely, definitely. I want to just mention one thing. We've got a little bit more engagement going on here. Joe, thank you so much. Joe says mahogany, setting everyone up for dad jokes with the Beaver Dam.
True story. True story. The Beaver Dam. Joe, I knew you'd bring that to the table.
See, he brings it all to the table. We really appreciate you all for being here. Ricardo, especially you, because you bring a different view, right? And then just like the AV guy, I got a guy, right? Full production. And then Mahogany, definitely, we appreciate you from event specialists, but also making sure that we always remember that we have partners in Canada too. We can act as if very seamless as to whether or not we are quote unquote out of the country or not and still deliver great products to people. And I think that's wonderful. So definitely we're going to bring you more. This wasn't quite a Spitfire because they're extra special, but we'll come back with more. Keith?
No, that's close us out. That was great.
Okay. All right. Take care.